Happy Saturday and welcome back to Connect Network TV on the CW. You are watching Major Impact and I am your host, Terry Cowser, and I'm here with my favorite co-hosts, Aquania and Ellie. Hi, ladies. How was your New Year? Did you guys celebrate?
Yes.
New Year's was amazing. I'm just so excited to be in a new year. I can't believe how fast 2023 went, really.
Yeah, I'm looking around and I'm like, oh my goodness, I feel so into 2024. I hope that all of you at home have had an amazing New Year's as well, because it's time to get back to business.
That's right, girl. We are kicking off this new year the right way. We've got the goods. In this case, the goods are digital. Did you know you can make up to $100,000 a month and more with digital products? Our first inspirational guest, entrepreneur and coach, the millionaire mama herself, is waiting backstage to show us how. But first, let's dive into these hot topics, okay? A lot has transpired over this short vacation, and it seems we aren't the only ones trying to elevate our finances. Taraji P Henson has made headlines all over by speaking out against racial disparities in Hollywood.
Yes, that is so right, Ellie. Now, racial disparity is something we've discussed on the show before, but a big movie star like Taraji P Henson, it looks like all the secrets are coming out in 2024, and she is bringing it. So, Terry, what do you think about this?
So first of all, jaw dropping from me because of what she's saying and who she's saying it about. And I'll be honest, when you admire and respect so many different brands and you hear things that you don't necessarily want to hear, but they may be the whole truth, it kind of makes you look at things differently. So let me rewind for a second. Okay, so the 53-year-old Oscar nominated and Golden Globe winning actress has played in such iconic films and roles as Cookie on Empire, as Queenie, alongside Brad Pitt and Benjamin Button, Suge on Hustle and Flow, and most recently Suge Avery on The Color Purple. But Taraji recently had said that she almost turned down the role for the now blockbuster Color Purple, and then she had to fight, y'all. Fight. Look, all my life I had to fight. She had to fight for her coins. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. And so this has shook. She's been on interviews everywhere. She's really been outspoken about it. She's been crying even because it's, it's very sensitive. So what do you ladies think? All of this kind of attention from Taraji, a super successful actress, on this disparity in Hollywood, is that going to make some impact and kind of provoke some change?
I mean, it was really emotional seeing that. And I think because we've never heard her talk about this and we've always just seen her in films, presumably happy with her work, it was really shocking. And, I hope that this is the beginning of change because she's not the first one to speak out about this. Monique has been talking about this forever.
Yeah. So does this even make you guys think about, the delivery and the person? Like when one person talked about it, it was like, okay, you're making a lot of noise, like, you're a troublemaker. But then when Taraji started speaking about it, we're going to be honest here. When Taraji started speaking about it, people started digging a little bit deeper. And so what I will say, in one of the interviews that I watched, Taraji really broke down how even though you're making money, there's all this overhead. There's all these people you have to pay. People don't realize that it's not just a dollar amount that just gets dumped on you. You are a brand. And so I think that people miss the fact that all that money is just not going into your pocket. So at least she has been real and articulate and giving real examples about why this is an issue. What do y'all think?
Yeah, but it's sad because she even says she's been doing all of these things, but technically hasn't had a raise since she did Proud Mary. And I'm like, whoa, that was years ago and probably not even one of her most popular films. So then it begs to question, what are these executives offering? And it makes it sad to say that The Color Purple is what brought this truth out, because the executive producer behind The Color Purple is Auntie Oprah. And so many people have so much admiration for Oprah and what she has done for our people. It's just really crazy to think that she may be behind the underbidding, So that's where it gets scary. And Ellie, you mentioned this too, that Monique has talked about this in the past, but the difference is Monique got an Oscar for her role and allegedly made only $50,000 for that role. But then her career went left because she was speaking out against Steve Harvey and Oprah. And so I really want to know what's going to happen to Taraji's career following these discussions.
Yeah, it seems it's very unfortunate because it's almost like you're penalized for being honest. You're penalized for bringing truth to the light. And I think so much about up and coming actresses. Taraji's been in the game for quite some time, but the new ones who are just getting started, they've got this uphill battle. And I think that if we don't start to have stronger conversations about this and really demand more, because let's face it, when there's a Black person in a movie, Black people go pay to watch the movie. You know what I'm saying? So they're getting our dollar without necessarily paying that Black actor or actress with the amount of money they should be paid. I mean, girl, there's so many examples I could think of. Terrence Howard,
And so, I mean, I guess for right now, we have to just wait and see. But at least, just even like on our show, we're having a conversation. I think that at least having the conversation is the beginning of us being aware. So let's transition real quick, ladies, because from the disparity in Hollywood to now there being a disparity in the fashion industry. Come on, somebody. So the popular athletic brand Lululemon comes under fire after the company's founder and former CEO Chip Wilson publicly slams DEI efforts during a recent interview with Forbes, y'all. And so, but with Forbes. So before I break it all down, are you all wearers of the brand? So before I break it all the way down, do you ladies wear the brand?
I don't, but I'm aware of it. It's pretty popular in the athletic leisure wear space, but I haven't given many of my coins.
Yeah, I've never felt that was for us. It's always, I went to a lot of predominantly white schools all the way from being 8 years old. And it was always for them. Like, it's never even marketed very much towards us, at least not until recently. So I really wasn't surprised, because you guys need to look this up. But he wanted to call the company Lululemon because he thought it would be funny to hear how Japanese people or Asian people try to say Lulu with all those L's. Like, wow. So it's built on like low-key discrimination.
Wow. Look, the plot thickens. Oh my gosh. So let me give you guys a little bit of the backstory. So the former CEO refers to diversity, So let me give you a little bit of the backstory. The former CEO refers to diversity, equality, and inclusion format as the whole industry and inclusion thing. So just like you said, Ellie, very nonchalant about what it even is. And he criticized the company's ads and models for looking unhealthy and not inspirational. So Lululemon has distanced itself from Wilson in a recent statement. So to end the hot topics on a high note, let's talk about women who are about their money and offer inclusion as Miss Rihanna. Look, let's leave that behind and talk about somebody who is winning, a queen. Okay, Miss Rihanna. So we already know that the billionaire mogul owns several businesses. Fenty Beauty, yes, I love it, and being her most lucrative, where she changed the game and embraced diversity by offering a wide range of colors. So first, let's start right there. She made sure that her brand was for everybody. I think that's probably one of the reasons for its success. So the mother of two is now collaborating with Baby Diddy, Harlem rapper, A$AP Rocky, and Fenty Skin's newest addition to the Luxe Balm Ultra-Hydrating Cherry Lip Balm. Well, child, what do y'all think about all that?
Girl, that was a mouthful.
That was a mouthful.
But honey, this is always a great thing to see two people who are of color moving it forward for the culture and for the business. I actually like the fact that a husband and wife can come together to support a brand and a business together. But I have to ask you guys, would y'all ever collab with your man?
Yes, definitely. But I think you have to first make sure that your partner is business minded, because you can love your man and all the things, but let's face it, entrepreneurship is not for everyone, and your husband or baby daddy, whatever the case is, just may not be an entrepreneur, and that's okay. You guys can collaborate on other things. You may be the businesswoman and he's the 9-to-5er, and that's okay. I think you just got to know who you're dealing with before deciding to just jump into business?
I think what you said is so super smart, because we're not all meant to be self-employed entrepreneurs. We're not all business minded, and just knowing your role and being aligned, because that support role is super, super helpful. And that's the reason why many of us are able to do what we do, because we have someone who's able to support. So that was super. I love that. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah, so I totally agree. But one thing that the billionaire mogul Riri has been more tight-lipped about is Rocky's upcoming court battles, y'all, on charges that he fired a gun at his former friend, and that video has also been released. So the trial actually kicked off January 8th, and we'll definitely bring you the details as they come. I hope that this doesn't go anywhere. I hope it's all just, I don't know, child. Ooh.
Let me tell you something. That was a lot. Okay. So as we break for this morning, let's keep in mind this year is the perfect time to launch a brand new business. The perfect time. So here's an idea. How does making $100,000 a month sound to you in passive income? So when we come back, entrepreneur, social media coach, and monetization specialist Haley Cunningham is going to join us, and she is going to teach us, y'all. And she's breaking down how to find success and elevate your earnings with the digital marketing industry. Up next. Don't miss out.